From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. Secretary of State-elect Monet Johnson is thinking about the changes she hopes to make when she takes office next year. Changes like an audit of every precinct in South Dakota and a state-level push to convince county auditors to hand count all ballots. She's also suggesting that lawmakers consider barring the use of tabulating machines altogether. Election officials across the state, including the outgoing Secretary of State and a county auditor who presided over the last fully hand-counted election nearly 2 decades ago, worry that such changes would complicate counting and render it less accurate. South Dakota has some newly certified law enforcement officers. Amy Rose has the story.
South Dakota has 39 newly certified law enforcement officers who recently graduated from the state's basic law enforcement certification course in Pierre. The 13-week course conducted at the George S. Mickelson Criminal Justice Center included instruction in the law, arrest control tactics, firearms, vehicle handling, and criminal investigations. The training program is taught by full-time staff from the Division of Criminal Investigation and adjunct instructors from law enforcement agencies from across the state. 7 of the graduates are with the Rapid City Police Department, and 2 will join the Pennington County Sheriff's Office.
Meanwhile, the RCPD has recently received a donation from the ASBH. The Autism Society of the Black Hills provided the donation, so the department was able to give each and every one of their officers autism awareness training. Police say the training will be through Blue Bridge Autism Training. They deliver autism response training for police, first responders, and search and rescue professionals around the world. The RCPD wished to thank the ASBH for helping them build connections throughout the community. In national and international news, House Republicans are promising aggressive oversight of the Biden administration once they assume the majority next year. They are planning to take particular focus on the business dealings of presidential son Hunter Biden, illegal immigration at the U.S.-Mexico border, and the originations of COVID-19. The House members expected to lead those investigations include Ohio's Jim Jordan, a favorite of former President Donald Trump. Jordan is likely to lead the House Judiciary Committee. Another is Kentucky's James Comer, who is expected to lead the House Oversight and Reform Committee. Now, Amy Rose has the latest on the war in Ukraine.
An easy calm is hanging over Kyiv as residents of the Ukrainian capital did what they could to prepare for expected further Russian missile attacks aiming to take out infrastructure as winter sets in. To ease that pain, NATO allies are making plans to boost provisions of anything from blankets to generators to make sure the 43 million Ukrainians can maintain their resolve in the 10th month of fighting. Ukraine's grid has been battered countrywide since early October by targeted Russian strikes in what Western officials call a Russian campaign to weaponize the coming winter cold.
The last World Cup clash between the U.S. and Iran 24 years ago is considered one of the most politically charged matches in soccer history. This time, the political overtones are just as strong and relations perhaps even more fraught as the U.S. and Iran face off once again on Tuesday in Qatar. Iran's nationwide protests, its expanding nuclear program, and regional and international attacks linked to Tehran have pushed the match beyond the stadium and into geopolitics. If the U.S. wins the match, they advance to the round of 16. If they lose, they are out of the tournament. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and cold with a high of 27. Tonight's low, 7. And that was your Daily Slice for Tuesday, November 29th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.